Hello, this is just going to be a quick and easy Blender tutorial. If you don't know who I am, I edited all these videos that you've probably seen on this channel. Except that this one. I don't know what this one is. Diego must have edited this one. Yeah, I'm the... Okay, yeah, no, Diego edited that one. This is just going to be a nice simple video where I show you how I remade the iconic opening sequence to 2001: A Space Odyssey. While sitting behind an old insane asylum and flanked by 2 graveyards, so maybe you'll see something behind me. I will note I used different tutorials on YouTube to accomplish this entire thing, so if you want to go show them support, I'll link all of their tutorials down below. First thing we're going to get into is the stars. So first thing you're going to do, we're going to activate Node Wrangler. So you're going to go up, you're going to click on Edit, and then Preferences, and underneath Add-ons you're going to look up Node Wrangler. If it's already checked, you're fine. If it's not, check that. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to head on, ooh, there's some wind. That's going to sound really bad on this $20 Amazon lav mic. So next thing you're going to do is you're going to go down to the bottom, drag up from the bottom to open up this bottom panel, and switch to Shade Editor, and switch from Object to World. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to hit Shift A, or you can go up and click Add. You're going to add Noise Texture and then Color Ramp. And you're going to connect Color Ramp to Background and connect Noise Texture to Color Ramp. And then this is where that Node Wrangler comes in. You're going to click on Noise Texture, make sure it's highlighted, and you're going to hit Control T. Control T. And you'll get both of these boxes to pop up immediately. The only thing you really want to change in terms of values is in the Noise Texture box. You're going to set the scale to around 236. Make sure you're in this viewport, this one right here, to ensure you're actually seeing what you're doing in Blender. You're going to go to Color Ramp, and you're going to manipulate this top bar here, and you're going to click on that left little slider and start sliding it over until you have your desired look. For me, I like a little less stars because I feel like that's a bit more realistic, having them more spaced out, but you could have like summons. Holy shit, the sun is out. You could have just an insane spread of stars everywhere. Next up, we're going to be creating the sun. What you're going to do is you're going to add a sun. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Can't believe you didn't know that. No, you're going to go Shift A, go to Light, and then click on Sun. Once you've done that, you want to move it up from the origin. Shift S, so you'll have this menu pop up, and you're going to click on Cursor to Selected. Once you've done that, you're going to add a sphere, and that'll add it on top of your sun. You're going to right click on that sphere, and you're going to click on Shade Smooth. We'll do this, because hopefully this will be blocking the wind a bit better. This is so janky. So, once you've done that, you're going to go down here and create a new material, and you're going to switch it to an emission material. You're going to head over to Strength, you're going to change that to 10, and shift the color to more of a yellow tint. You're going to head down to Render Properties and checkmark Bloom. From there, you're going to Shift S again and select Cursor to World Origin. So once you've moved your cursor to World Origin, we need to create 2 empties. So you're going to Add, Empty, and click on Sphere. Once you've done that, call it Sunseeker, and then hit Shift D, which duplicates it, and you'll move that up to your sphere. You're going to call that second empty Sun. Once you've done that, we need to do some parenting. So what you want to do is you want to parent your sphere to your light, or the sun, and then you want to parent the light, your sun, to the empty. You want to click on the sphere first, and then control click the light. that's called sun. You're going to right click, move down to parent, you'll see the little parent option down there, and click on object. And now they're parented. You're going to repeat the same exact process for the light to the empty. So you'll click on the light and then control click on the empty, right click, parent, object. It's pretty simple, but kind of confusing if you don't know what you're doing. So now that you've done all that parenting, if you click on it, move it around, everything stays locked to each other. But now what you want to do is you want to click on your sun and you want to add a constraint to it. So you'll go down here, click add constraint, and you want to use the track to constraint. Once you've done that, the defaults should be all right. The only thing you'll have to select is the target, which you want to select as the sun seeker. Now that you've done that, the light from your sun should accurately target your sun seeker wherever you move it. What the fuck? The cop's coming back, I guess. I didn't do anything illegal this time. For the moon and the earth, they're just going to be simple spheres. So add 2 spheres. You want to right click on both of them and click on shade smooth. Now for the textures, the moon texture I got was actually from a moon model I got off of Sketchfab. It'll be in the link in the description below. For the earth model, the texture I got was actually from NASA. NASA has quite a decent selection of texture maps of the earth, both during the day and at night. So I decided to take a night texture map because it just makes sense. The face of the earth that's facing the camera in this shot, it's in night, so it would make sense that you would see all of the city lights shining from the ground. It just looks cool. So you click on your sphere, you go to material, and then you will change the base color. You click right here, and you're going to change it to image texture. From there, you're just gonna open up, look for the texture you have, and you're going to add it. It'll automatically pop up as long as you're in the right viewport. Make sure you're in the correct viewport. Oh, it's a cute dog. From there, we want to make them a bit more smooth, because if you zoom in, you can see that there's hard edges. And so what you want to do is you want to go to modifier properties, and we're going to add a modifier. The modifier we're adding is subdivision surface, and you want to set your level viewport and render to 4. Set them both to 4 and it looks pretty gosh darn smooth. Do note, the higher you make those numbers, the more taxing it is on your computer to actually render. So if you don't have a powerful computer, definitely don't set those numbers too high. I found that 4 for both of them is good enough for not only my computer, but just visually. I think it looks good enough. It was not this windy earlier. Fucking hell. From there, the rest is just kind of blinging it up a bit. I added 2 spotlights. I focused them in, so I put one on the moon, which is why as the camera's panning upwards, you can see all the craters on the dark side of the moon. And then I put one on the earth, so you can actually see the nice texture. From there, the last spotlight I added was a much more intense, much brighter spotlight, aiming kind of from the top of the earth to give that that little ring of light that goes around the earth that you can see in the original. But that's pretty much it. That's how I recreated 2001: A Space Odyssey's opening sequence in Blender. This is kind of a format I'm trying out. Obviously, I need to pick places with less wind. If you're curious and you actually want to watch the full animation, you can click on it somewhere around here. If you want to see the last video we posted, which I highly recommend you do, Diego got drunk and tried to make a song. He also tried to rap. It's something else. You can also check out our podcast. It'll be in the link in the description below. But yeah, that's the entire video, so bye.